Hello and welcome back. It is me again, and today we're discussing the history and evolution of lobbying in the US. Fun topic. Very fun topic, I know. It's one that I don't really want to talk about, but I feel that it's important to talk about. Let's get going today. Hush time. A bit of a. Whoa! Whoa! Huh? What? Anyway. Okay. Uh. Uh. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, bit of an explanation here. Okay, so we're just going straight to the boss, huh? Bit of an explanation over the next few episodes. I've sort of been putting this off for quite some time, but I feel that it is important at some point to talk. There are so many of these! To talk about more modern history and politics in the US. I understand that maybe not everyone watching me is necessarily American, and I apologize for dragging you into yet more of our country's history and politics than you've already been. But, the whole point of this channel is to be edutainment, that I'm not just playing a game, I am also explaining things while I do it, and at some point, politics and political history must also be explained. That is simply good for your education, good for all of our educations, in fact. I hate it. I do hate it. But it is necessary to study. It's necessary to understand where we came from, where we are going, all that sort of jazz. And so today, as well as the next few episodes, we will be focusing on political history topics, more or less. Oh, if only I had gotten that earlier. But that's already amazing. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Can we get... Actually, that shop was unusual. I've never, to my knowledge, encountered a shop quite like that before. Is that an update, perhaps? Since last I played this game. Last I played Tainted Keeper, which was, I don't know, a year or two ago at this point. Huh. Huh. Oh, but I'm so greedy. I know I must go fast, but it is so tempting to stop for everything. Hey, alright, more bombs. No. Okay, that works. Oh, by the way, I did watch back. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Wait, this store credit doesn't actually give me anything? I mean, I'll take this, because yes, it gives me the stat up. Yes! Huh. Huh. Curious. What was I even saying? I don't remember. It's gone now. I'm not interested in any of those in particular. I'm sorry. I must go fast. Thankfully, we have good speed. Like, very good speed. Oh, yes, that's what I was saying. I watched back last episode and did notice, much to my own chagrin, there was exactly 1 nickel, as far as I could tell. Maybe there were more. Wow! We are going so fast today. I might hit up Boss Rush. There was 1 regular nickel that I had abandoned, that I didn't even realize I had passed up, and it was so sad. So incredibly sad that I had missed it. But that was also in the run where I died, so, I'm... boo-hoo. Didn't exactly lose much. Good, we have the shop, and the shop is open, which does make me feel that this was a change at some point. Whoa. No! Okay, sure, I'm taking stapler. Fine. Decap attack? No, thank you. Waste of a key. Give me the rock. No? Oh, well, got my key back. I would like mucormycosis, though. Or however you're supposed to pronounce that. Oh, it was... Oh! Oh! I see what happened. There we go. More damage! Yes! It won't be long now before I am unstoppable. Except what I would really need to become unstoppable is more health, and the only way I can get that, as far as I'm aware, is Greed's Gullet, which is quite the rare item, so... unlikely. Health and luck? No thank you. Bye-bye. Anyway, we're talking about the history of lobbying. If you don't know what lobbying is, the brief of it is that it's the way the US government really runs. Sorry, that's me being very cynical about it. I want to start off by acknowledging the fact that American politics is a long and complex history. Sure, I'll use that. And there are several reasons, not just one or two, as to why the current American political system is failing its citizens. But I think it's no surprise at this point to say that it is indeed failing its citizens. I'm gonna assume that missed? Or that it's not there at all? I don't actually know. Lobbying is often cited as one such reason why the system is failing, but it is, as far as I can tell, not solely responsible for the failings of the current system, and getting rid of it would also not fix the system either. Sure, I'll take an able-bodied. You know, I'm fast enough. I think it's time. Yeah, I can seriously consider getting to boss rush. Okay. Fine. I'll go this way then. Right, XL, forgot. Immediately forgot. Oh! I'll take a key, why not? Oh. Yes! Thank you for the money! Anyway, lobbying... Oh, no, I wanted the bomb. Oh, well. Lobbying started out with this country's beginnings, practically. It is pretty old, it is not new. Actually, I didn't even... Yes, lucky. I didn't even really describe what it is. Basically, it's... in the current system, anyway, the system that has existed for several decades now, basically, it's the legal way to bribe American politicians. That is lobbying at its core, unfortunately. No thank you. Where is the shop? Shop me. And why don't I have any more... oh, perfect. Yes. I need more fire rate. Perfect. Actually, wait, this could save me. Could, potentially. Not guaranteed, but could. And now we go. Yeah, so basically it's covered under petitioning politicians, but what it has evolved or devolved into, depending on who you ask, is just a method to, give politicians money in a way where they aren't obligated to fulfill your requests, but are just extremely likely to. And they'll simply give more money to people that give... Or, sorry, they'll listen more intently to people that give them more money. That's the gist of it. I actually want a little more money. Oh, no, I can just... If I get an angel room, I can just, not take the boss item immediately. I think that is smart. Okay, I got a nickel in there. We did not get an angel room. That is a shame, but oh well. We go. Quite fast. So, Lobbying, again, had pretty early roots. What? You kidding me? 2 XL floors back to back? Yeah, it's sticky. Lobbying had pretty early roots, dating back to the 18th through 19th centuries. Again, with this country's founding, kind of, sort of. Oh, good, that doesn't actually... Also, my decision was correct. I was just saved by the goodie, the whatever it is. My little sack. That's what normal people call it. Yes. Whoop. Now, keep in mind, I can die pretty quickly still without any extra health. I want that... Oh, no. So, in the colonial era of the United States, yes, that is how far back we are going. Even before independence, colonial assemblies saw petitions and advocacy... Oh, let's not die. Yet. We'll do that later. Hey, shop. Man, what I wouldn't give to have more shops, though. But unfortunately, we have only gotten XL floors. Give me the... Yay. Even more money. None of those really do anything for me. We're gonna try and find... Whoop. Ow. Yay. We're gonna try and find the item rooms. And it's not gonna be easy, something tells me. If only I had more money. Yay. It was worthwhile. Okay. Did I ever finish that previous thought about how I can't actually claim that I got all the nickels and dimes when I didn't get any nickels, or that when I missed one last time? Whatever. I've clarified that now in case I didn't earlier. I am feeling... No! The lucky penny! No! No! I could have had +1 luck. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Little spicy. Little spicy. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Where is he? Is there no underground boy? I guess not. Huh. Hey. Hey. Don't be doom. Don't be doom. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. So, anyway, lobbying, yes, started out as just a way to petition the government. Petitioning the government is pretty essential, you know? Pretty fundamental to the way a lot of democracies work. That the people need a way to be able to talk to politicians somewhat directly. Of course, there are logistical problems that may arise, but still, the concept, at least, is a noble one. We're gonna fight the first boss. We're gonna get the horse, hopefully? Because I like the horse. Ow. Okay, thought I could sneak through that. We are so fast, though. Yay. Horse means flight. Where item room? Oh! Okay. I mean, since you insist, yeah, I'll just take both of them. Incredible. No, I don't feel like gambling right now. I don't really care about you, I'm sorry. You're not that great. Yeah. No. Oh. Sure. It's more damage up, and it's not bad. Not a bad friend. I will do one more room. We actually need more keys now. Okay, we are incredibly early, aren't we? Like, wow. I also got very, very lucky with my navigation skills, because it's definitely a skill and not luck, despite the fact that I just said it was luck, and managed to move through these XL floors with relative ease. Ow. Thankfully, that didn't stop my Angel Room chance. We're going down for the damage bonus, not that it matters. We are taking you. We are fighting you. We are doing a boss rush. We will see how it goes. Cricket! Cricket's body! Incredible. Wow. Okay. This bodes well, I think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I do a ton of damage, so yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Defeating bosses shouldn't be a problem. Recovering health might be. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Apologies for not really talking about lobbying, but I can't right now. Things are a little busy. Oh, that is so good, though. No, get out of here, Death. Okay, just those two poops. I will keep those in mind and not touch them at all, no matter how much I may want to. And he's dead already. Incredible. Wow. Wow. If only I had 2 more shops to visit. Curse you, Curse of XL Floor. 2 pins? Effectively? Yep, I got both of them. Huh. That's neat. And now they're both dead. They're twins! Okay, I do a pretty good amount of damage, don't I? Hey. Good. Good. Now, if you've noticed, enemies stopped dropping pennies quite some time ago, so this is still risky. Oh, good. The poop took care of them. Let's get you out of here first, because I'm a little more scared of you, and then focus on you. Nice. You're easy enough. You're dead. This is fine. This is fine. It's not the bloat, which is what really matters to me right now. No summoning. Stop that, please. Okay, that was close. Okay, just careful. Okay, he's gone. Gertie is gone. Excellent. We are only at 16.5 minutes. Uh-oh. Not this guy. Okay. Oh, that scared me. That scared me pretty bad. Good. He's donezo. He's donezo too. Wow. Alright. Not even 17 minutes in. We are so fast today. I was not expecting this. But can I beat Hush just as easily, just as quickly? That is the other part of this, isn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. I feel better. Anyway, colonial assemblies saw petitions and advocacy from merchants, landowners, and religious groups seeking favorable laws or trade rules. In the constitutional era of the United States, sure.
Soul of Bethany.
The right to petition the government for a redress of grievances was enshrined in the First Amendment, which is why lobbying probably isn't going away anytime soon, unfortunately. It is tied to the First Amendment. Tied to. Although it's certainly evolved quite a bit since then, but still. In the late 18th... hold on. in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. There we go. I should leave money behind for health. Oh well. Individuals and interest groups would directly approach Congress. For example, Revolutionary War veterans lobbied for pensions, and business interests lobbied for tariffs. Fascinating little history there. And then we move on to the 19th century and how lobbying was expanded at the time. The rapid growth of railroads and banking in the mid-1800s led to... Uh-oh. Hold on. These guys... This room scares me. Also, it's not an XL. Incredible. Oh, hello, friend. Ooh. Sure, that would have been nice a lot earlier. Nice, here we are. Well, almost all of my wisps are gone, huh? Cool. You better give me an angel room from this, or I'm gonna be mildly upset. Huh? Excuse me? Oh, it did increase my damage. Right, I have the match book. Right. Okay, I'm not gonna take any... I probably won't take any of these. But they are really good. But only a 21% chance of an angel room next floor. That sucks. Ugh, for how strong this is. For how fast we are. Oh well. Let's see, so the rapid growth of railroads and banking in the mid-1800s led to more organized lobbying. Railroad companies in particular became powerful political players, offering jobs or bribes to secure land grants and favorable legislation. If you didn't know this about American history, the reason why America focused so much on highways and road infrastructure rather than on trains, compared to almost like every other major country in the world, is because the monopolies that existed on railroads historically were so incredibly bad, and politicians knew it, that politicians decided to completely cut around them altogether by investing in road infrastructure. They said, we will not be doing business with you because of how notorious railroad companies were with their lobbying. With their just monopolistic practices. With how well they played the game of Monopoly. So, there's some cool little trivia for you to cry about in the car as you're stuck in traffic in America. Let's see. During the Civil War, defense contractors and financiers influenced war procurement decisions, foreshadowing the modern military-industrial complex. Very fun, very fun. And by the late 1800s, lobbying became a recognized, though often distrusted profession, with fixers, quote-unquote, and agents in Washington working on behalf of industries. And by this point, it is already kind of unredeemable, at least to me. At least it, like, maybe I'm jumping ahead here, but I really don't like lobbying. Not the concept of petitioning the government, which is, I'm sure, how lobbyists love to think of themselves. No, I missed it. The lucky penny. I'm sure lobbyists would love to defend their position as constitutionally guaranteed, form of government petition and nothing else ever. There are no other issues with it. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay. you know, if I don't get an angel room here, I still have one more unlikely opportunity. If I find a sacrifice room. It sounds crazy, considering I have 2 health. But it is a viable strategy as long as I leave enough money lying around. Like that. See, I've matured. I have left it. I'll leave that too, just in case. Oh. No such luck this floor, it seems. Oh well, straight on to Hush, I guess. Let's see if we survive. We might not, you know? But hey, it's another shop, too. Let's see, from the 1890s to the 1920s, there were a number of progressive-era reforms to lobbying. Oh, cool, more options, great. Thanks. Wait, why am I doing this? I have other items to buy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't want to pick that one up. Oh well. Dry Baby, I think, is better and conjoined. Very nice, very nice. I'll take a second fly item. Might not be a bad idea. More tears up, much appreciated. Good, I am small. Oh, he is white. Oh, he's circular. And white. Neat. Okay. Let's blow this up and see if we can't get a penny or two to lie around. Yeah, okay. Just to stay around for after the fight. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just routine Hush fight. That's all that it is. I just need to not get hurt. But thankfully, I'm a little small and very fast. You know? Should be doable. Although there's a lot happening on screen. Makes it a little hard to pay attention. Just a little. Yeah, slow him down. Get him with your circle of white. Oh, I also have Dry Baby, which is a major advantage, at least for me. It would be better if I had BFFs, too. But I appreciate every shot he blocks, even if he's smaller than he would be with BFF. I guess I shouldn't focus on using the little spewer here since, you know, he doesn't do damage. But I'm just... habitually, every time I see that charge bar fill up, I go, oh, I need to release the fire button. It's wrong of me, I know, I get it. But still, you better not be any lucky pennies. Here we go, here's a real challenge. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay. It's not what I wanted to see, and they aren't dropping pennies anymore. Yes, that's what I needed. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We got the penny that showed up. And we are on to the final phase, because I do that much damage. You jerk! Okay. Don't do it. Oh. Nice. And I don't have anything... Right, I have these. I'll just do this, because it's a little more damage. I'm not flying, though, am I? Flight would be nice. I only need one more fly item, though. It's possible I get it. It's possible. Oh, cool. I'll take the pony. I'll pony up. And we go down. Let's see. So, again, 1890s through 1920s, there was some public backlash to start off with. Corruption scandals involving railroad companies, Standard Oil, and political machines like Tammany Hall triggered public demand for reform. Money, 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 money. Antitrust and transparency issues came up next. Progressive leaders like Theodore Roosevelt, good old Teddy, and Woodrow Wilson pushed for stricter antitrust laws and political reforms, indirectly restraining some of the most blatant lobbying practices. In 1929, uh-oh. Whoa! Cool. Oh, it's real. Oh. In 1929, the Publicity Act required disclosure of campaign spending by congressional candidates, touching on the influence of money in politics. Next, we have some mid-20th century developments. Oh, hi, the devil. Hello, the devil. Ooh, I guess the devil this floor. An empress. Well, it doesn't exactly make much of a difference now, does it? When I have a speed of 2.0. Library! Yummy library. Lemegaton. Well, that's one more book. Wait, Hagalaz. No. Oh, give me back my devil. Give me back the devil. Please. Yes. Let's see, mid-20th century developments. The first major federal law regulating lobbying was the Federal Regulation of Lobbying Act from 1946, which required lobbyists to register and report their activities. However, it had loopholes, such as it only applied to those directly lobbying Congress, not the executive branch as a whole. Isn't that nice? To learn of a nice juicy loophole that screwed your country over in part. Still not over? Still not over. Cool. No boss. I can't believe this is the way to go. That's impressive and unlikely, considering the map layout. Oh well. It is what it do be. Uh-huh. Let's see. Post-war expansion on business associations, labor unions, and trade groups became more organized. Washington-based offices proliferated as industries sought influence in the growing regulatory state. And lastly, in the mid-20th century, we have think tanks and advocacy groups. Hold on. Oh yeah, I must use the devil. I mean, I guess I must. I don't must, but I should. I ought to. Careful now. There we go. Also, no sacrifice rooms, huh? Unless? Oh. Sad. I didn't save much money lying around anyway. But it is unfortunate that I won't be able to get to Mega Satan. Most likely. Most likely. I suppose there's still some possibility, but... Huh. If this isn't one of the fastest runs I've ever done, though, there's a book. And there's a forget-me-now. There's Bookworm. I'll take another bomb upgrade as well. I may as well. I don't like BFF, so I'm partial to sacrificing. And I didn't even sacrifice BFF. That's not the item I really wanted. Oh well. Now if we die, we turn into a useless character. Yay! The bright side, we do damage. I got it. Hello, Robo Baby. Oh, we're conjoined again. I didn't even realize I had lost it. Oh. Oh, BFF has lasers now. That's cool. Good for BFF. Scary, but good for BFF. Get out here, bucko. Okay. Institutions like the Brookings Institute and later the Heritage Foundation and Cato Institute emerge in the mid-20th century, blending research with advocacy. Whoa. Here's where things get kind of dicey. Oh, that's so scary. When it's my own laser and I don't even realize it. On the bright side, these chests are all free, which I am a little surprised about. But happy, nonetheless. Oh, okay, that's gone. Yeah, we'll fight you right away, I guess? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Wow. Random guess. But it worked out. No! The chest! Oh. Ooh. Oh. I won't mind playing around with this for a bit. If there are enough rooms left. Oh, they're my friends. Yes. Yes! Oh, no. There should be enough rooms left. I do believe. I will just have to note that I can no longer fly. Yeah, darken the screen. Jerk. Ugh. You know, I'm not even sure why I want the money, why I have the desire for the money anymore when it's so dangerous and I have 99. I guess that's human greed for you. And... oh, I thought he would be... okay, well now he's dead. I wanted that pill. Oh well. There is still a very slim possibility of somehow, maybe, perhaps, in a way, getting to Mega Satan. Perhaps. Monstro's Tooth. No thanks. Yeah, I suppose I'll clear the floor first in case of more chests. Also, I'm not trusting Abaddon. I'm not entirely sure what it'll do, if anything, to my health pool. Maybe nothing. But I'm not risking that. I know how it works. Ooh, lucky penny! Yay! That's one down. That's two down. Get out of here. There you are. Okay. Final room? Question mark? Yes. Okay, I'm a little concerned about this room, but actually I'm a lot less concerned about this room now. Indeed. And that's all she wrote. Which means, if I'm not mistaken... here? No. Oh. So then... down here. Indeed. Indeed. Cool. We're all good. We're all ready to go. I guess so. You know, this might be the shortest episode for defeating Delirium that I have ever had. Possibly. If I'd win. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying if. Ow. Okay, that is a problem, though. Oh. No. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Alright. No, not the Lost. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. So, late 20th century developments in lobbying. This is where modern lobbying really emerges. First of all, we have the Ethics in Government Act from 1978, which passed after the Watergate scandal. This law increased transparency requirements and restricted post-government lobbying activities. You can't fool me, I know you're not an item. Probably. Then we have the lobbying boom of the 1980s and 1990s. Deregulation, tax reform, and globalization prompted massive growth in corporate lobbying. Former lawmakers and staffers frequently moved into lobbying, creating the revolving door phenomenon, which we will maybe talk about later. I'm not sure how much later, but it's on the list of the things to talk about later. I'm just gonna keep going up and to the right, and I'm gonna enter whatever boss rooms we find, because I don't have a good sense of which ones are Delirium. Oh! Friend! I already have Bookworm, right? I believe so, yeah. 4. Wait a minute. Was that 5? It kind of looked like 5. I think I still do. I'm not gonna... Yeah, there we go. Yay! Let's see. Next, the Lobbying Disclosure Act of 1995. Ah, yes. Money! This strengthened registration and reporting requirements, expanding the definition of lobbying to include contacts with executive branch officials. Yay! At least that was fixed. If nothing else. Then we have campaign finance changes. Court decisions like Buckley versus Vallejo in 1976, and laws regulating political action committees, that is, PACs, tied lobbying even more closely to campaign fundraising. Yep. Yet another reason why the system is broken. Okay. Bye-bye. Now we arrive at the 21st century, not the 20th century. Ignore the syllables I was about to misspeak. You didn't hear those. Yay! That is excellent. Give me flies. First boss room, huh? And I don't have a good estimate of whether or not it's Delirium. I don't have a teleport out either. I don't think it's Delirium, though. Something tells me. Scapular. Seraphim. Oh, yay. Now I fly all on my own. Oh. Right. Confused me for a second. get over here. That's probably good. Ooh. Yay. This can't be delirium. Hello. I just fought your brother. That... Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. It can't be you. Nice. Fascinating that I don't pay for any of these items. It might be you. It very well could be you. I'm gonna try and mentally remember this location. And we're gonna see where else we can get to. Oh. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Very interesting. Here? What? Oh. Win for me. Excellent. Excellent. No, I'm good. I'm good, trust me. Okay, was that the starting room? I do believe so. I'm gonna, again, seriously try to make the most out of, the stew. But, bear with me. This isn't gonna be easy to figure out. Not without a map. Not when I do stupid. Like that. Ooh. Ooh. Yera. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe. I don't know, I might not have enough space in my short-term memory. I'll try. I'm not sure when I'd use it, but I'll try. Let's see, we've only fought 2 bosses. No, 3 bosses. We've seen a 4th. Which means we're still missing a few. Let's hope they're easy to diagnose as to whether or not they're delirium. The Hermit Inverse, useless. Maybe. Maybe. Probably. It could be a way to get health in the delirium fight, now that I think about it. But I would need to get rather lucky. Okay, that can't be delirium. Oh, hello. Again. Goodbye again. Okay. Oh, the room's not clear. The scene is not safe. This could be it. We might... This might have been all the bosses. I feel like I'm still probably missing 1 or 2. But at this point, I will take the stew, I think. We'll run with it. We'll ship it. Well, let's see. Up here... Oh, okay, bye, pill. Yep, this was our starting room again. We're back here. I know the route between the 2. I'm not sure if it's the fastest route, though, but we're gonna try with that stew. Here it is, +6. Not delirium. Bloody nails, though. Glitter bombs. That might save me. Neat. I will talk more about lobbying when we are in the clear, which is not soon. Sorry. Okay, now we go back to the future. Quickly now, quickly now. the only other boss whose location I know of. Although something tells me it might not be. Oh! It is! Yay! Okay. I have used the stew wisely, I feel. Although I'm concerned about this. Is there an eyeball somewhere, off-screen, that spawned in but hasn't done anything? No. No, not presently. I should remember all of my bomb upgrades, because I have several very good ones. Ow. Uh-oh. Go. I need someone to spawn. Huh? What was that noise? Uh-oh. Yes! Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am. Whew. Whoa. Scary happenings. Blasting cap, wait a minute. Yeah, not bad. Ah! Ah! Ow. Well, that's not good. Please don't hurt me. No, not the feather again. Oh, I'm nervous. Surprisingly, we've done well. Ooh, okay. I need... Uh-oh. I need... one of... a penny. A penny. Okay. Another penny. We're good, we're good. Okay, my plan to use the bombs wisely has worked. And... there we have it. 52 minutes. Wow. Might not be my very fastest, but it's certainly close. Oh. Keeper's Kin. Excellent item. Okay, I'm going to talk for a few minutes here. I hope you don't mind, but hey, today was the fast episode. Post-Enron and Abramoff scandals. So the mid-2000s saw high-profile lobbying scandals, notably Jack Abramoff, or Abramoff. Not very familiar with him. Maybe I was a little too young for that. Which exposed corruption and led to the Honest Leadership and Open Government Act of 2007. This increased disclosure rules and limited gifts and travel from lobbyists to lawmakers. Next, Citizens United versus FEC in 2010 allowed corporations and unions to spend unlimited amounts on independent political advocacy, further intertwining lobbying with electioneering. Then, you have the rise of digital and grassroots lobbying through social media, online petitions, and other forms of grassroots mobilizations that have expanded the definition of lobbying. Interest groups now blend traditional lobbying with public pressure campaigns. The current landscape of lobbying is that it is a multi-billion-dollar industry in Washington, D.C., where corporate interests, unions, foreign governments, NGOs, and advocacy groups all employ registered lobbyists. Transparency has improved, but debates continue over the revolving door, dark money, and balances of power between citizens and organized interests. That's the history. Now let's criticize it a bunch, and I'm going to start off with the positives here. All three of them. Number one, representation. Lobbying can amplify voices of minority groups, nonprofits, and advocacy organizations, such as civil rights, environmental, or disability rights groups. That is true. Very true. Next, expertise. Policymakers often rely on lobbyists for technical knowledge about industries, regulation, or emerging issues. Also true. Politicians are politicians. They are not field experts. And lobbying is one way, one method, one vector through which they can gain access to field experts, particularly ones that have their ears pretty much always open to the needs of the politicians. Lastly, it is a constitutional right. It is protected as a form of political participation, and outright banning it would violate free speech. But perhaps it might be wise to basically gut it, to ensure that no financial transactions or other gifts that hold some sort of equity can be given to politicians at all. It's one thing to be able to advocate to a politician. It's another thing if the system requires paying in order to get their ear. You know? Anyway, now the criticisms. Number one, unequal access and influence. Basically, wealthy people and wealthy interests dominate lobbying. And this is, like, if this isn't clear, research will back almost every criticism I am making here. It has been researched to death, and yet there is still more that can be done. So, you don't have to take my word for this, but here we are anyway. Corporations and trade associations outspend public interest groups, labor unions, and citizen organizations by large margins. In 2022, total lobbying spending in the US reached about $4.1 billion. The pharmaceutical and health products industry alone spent over $374 million that year, making it the top lobbying sector. Also, yeah, economic elites and organized business interests have a much greater influence on policy outcomes than average citizens through lobbying. Next, criticism number 2, the revolving door. Basically, former officials tend to become lobbyists themselves. Many ex-members of Congress and senior staff take lucrative positions as lobbyists, leveraging insider knowledge and personal networks. A 2021 study by Open Secrets found that nearly 2/3 of ex-members of the 116th Congress took jobs influencing federal policy either as registered lobbyists, consultants, or corporate advisors. Critics argue this creates a system where lawmakers may legislate with future lobbying jobs in mind, weakening public trust. Criticism number 3, transparency. Or lack thereof, I should say. While registered lobbyists must file reports under the Lobbying Disclosure Act of 1995, many activities fall outside the legal definition of lobbying, such as ignore that start of the sentence. Strategic consultants, think tanks, and PR firms often influence policy without any disclosure. Yay! And after Citizens United versus FEC in 2010, outside groups such as super PACs, or super PACs, or 501c4 organizations can spend unlimited amounts on political advocacy, often without revealing donors. This blurs the line between campaign finance and lobbying. Number 4, distortion of policy outcomes. Gee, you think? Industries often succeed in shaping regulations in their favor. For instance, studies on financial deregulation in the 1990s and 2000s show that intense lobbying by banks contributed to the weakening of oversight before the 2008 financial crisis. Yay! That means the biggest economic recession, or the most infamous one next to, I guess, the Great Depression, might be due in part to U.S. lobbying. A 2018 study in the Milbank Quarterly documented how pharmaceutical lobbying delayed or watered down legislation aimed at lowering prescription drug prices as well. It's almost like they don't have the interests of the American people in mind when they accept money from multi-billion-dollar corporations. Huh. Wild. Lastly, public perception. Polls consistently show that Americans believe lobbyists have too much influence. Huh. Why would they think that? According to a 2022 Gallup poll, lobbyists ranked last in honesty and ethical standards among professions, with only 5% of respondents rating them highly. Surveys by Pew Research Center show strong bipartisan support for stricter limits on money in politics and lobbying transparency. Yeah, they say lobbying is controversial, but I think what they mean is that lobbyists really like lobbying and no one else does. And again, the issue is not with political advocacy or petitioning government officials. The issue is when we have legalized a way to bribe them. Ah. Let me just reiterate some basic things here. This is not the sole reason for a lot of the problems in America today. It is simply one link in the feedback loop chain that is our politics over here in this side of the world. And as a result, you can't entirely blame it for everything that's happened, and getting rid of it wouldn't entirely fix anything that's going wrong. In fact, if you were to get rid of lobbying today, or, maybe not get rid of it because it's, technically a constitutional right, but if you completely got rid of any financial interactions or similar, so that it wasn't bribery, legal bribery, excuse me, it is not bribery by technical definition. Even if you got rid of it today, that would really just prevent our current system from getting worse. It wouldn't turn things around on its own. Maybe in a few generations of not having lobbying, but, yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at. Hope you enjoyed this history lesson and get ready for more political topics in the coming days. It is not my intention to get that political, but again, I believe in education here, and understanding the past, the present, and predictions for the future according to all the best experts. And I hope that you'll at least trust my judgment in choosing what to talk about and how to talk about it. So with that in mind, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.